Hi, how are you?
And that's my mom.
Mom and dad.
Yes. My mom, my son, my nephew, and you know the rest of them.
Well, I tell you, the other thing I was surprised when Leslie said, yes, everyone was here. I was like, no, this is just an office ceremony. No, we're still having the destination wedding.
Great.
Yes, and that's May 6th? Yes. Okay, and so are you guys going to the destination as well?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness gracious, so you get to be a part of both ceremonies. Well, very good. Well, show me the license so I can make sure I sign it for you. And you want me to date it for your May 6th
May 6th,
ceremony?
yes.
Okay, all right, I will do that. We're gonna stand here and everybody who wants to stand with us. You need one witness. Which one witness will sign?
Shantavia, could you be our witness? Sure. Come witness us.
You want to, you when we finish.
Sit down, sit down.
You guys stand here. We're not exchanging any rings or anything today, right? You have any vows or anything?
She said we're not exchanging.
You have any vows or anything you want to say to each other today, or no?
Normal.
You coming up? Anybody wants to stand with you and stand up?
You guys come right?
You can, you know, you can stand anywhere you want.
Where you want to stand?
The only two people I need to be standing
Okay,
in the
go
right
stand.
place, and it's matter if you guys will exchange places. We're gonna have a moment of prayer. On this day, we celebrate covenant love and devotion. This is the Lord's doing, and it's marvelous in our eyes. This is the day the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. And therefore, in acknowledgement of this holy purpose and of the power of this occasion, we ask God's blessing. Holy One of all, we ask you to be well pleased with us as we gather here, and we ask that by the power of the Holy Spirit, that the words of their mouths and the meditations of their hearts for Jamisha and for Xavier will be pleasing and acceptable in your sight. You, Lord, give us the longing for love and the capability of loving. We give thanks to you for these two young people, for their open hearts and willing spirits, and for the love that they embody here in our presence. Be with them on this joyous occasion as these two seal this covenant and begin the journey of becoming one. Be with us, their witnesses, as we support them in what is said and promised here today. In the precious name of the one who gives life to all, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
There is a bit of word that we say in these ceremonies when we are here. In the very first book, in Genesis, it says, "Let us make humankind in our image, according to our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish and birds and cattle and wild and living things." So God created humankind in God's image. In the image of God, they were created. Male and female, they were created. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it." In the second book, the word says, "It is not good that man should be alone. I will make man a helper as partner." So God indeed gave man all things, and God caused a sleep, so that God gave to man a partner. And when the man saw the woman, he said, "This is at last bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. This one shall be called woman, for out of one came a partner." Therefore, a man leaves father and mother and clings to his wife, and they become one flesh. We are grateful for these witnesses. Dearly beloved, God is the author of love. The Bible teaches us that God is love, and that love comes from God. From the beginning to the end, the Bible is a love story. There we read of God's love for God's people, We also read of Jacob's love for Rachel, of Boaz's love for Ruth, of Isaac's love for Rebekah, of Joseph's love for Mary. Love that was blessed and expressed in the commitment of two people, as Jamisha and Xavier join today, man and woman, as husband and wife. All right, let us therefore consider what pledges this union of this man and this woman as husband and wife, heart, body, and mind, is intended by God for your mutual joy, for the help and comfort given to one another in prosperity and adversity, and for the blessings that God gives for the life of children, that they may be nurtured and built up in the faith and hope of a life and life to come. Therefore, marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly, hastily, nor lightly, but soberly, deliberately, and in reverence before God. Now, will you please join your right hands together as you make your declarations and promises one to the other. Look, Xavier. Look at Jamisha. Xavier, are you ready? Mind, body, soul, and spirit. And do you feel blessed to proclaim this woman, whose right hand you hold, to be your wedded wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, in prosperity and adversity, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her so long as you both shall live? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Jamisha, are you ready? Mind, body, soul, and spirit. And do you feel blessed to proclaim this man, whose right hand you hold, to be your wedded husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep, in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, in prosperity and adversity, forsaking all others, be faithful to him so long as you both shall live? If so, say, I do. Family and friends, I ask you the same questions. Will all of you here today do all that is in your power to uphold these two young people in their pledge and declaration on this day and for the rest of their lives and the life of this marriage, so long as they both shall live? If you do, say, we will.
We will.
This ceremony of marriage for which we have gathered is the first and the oldest ceremony in all the world, celebrated in the presence of God. The ceremony represents the clasping of hands, the blending of hearts, the union of two lives as one. Your marriage must stand, not by the authority of the state, neither by the seal on your wedding certificate, nor by the expectation of tradition or family, but by the passion and strength of your love, and by the power of your faith in each other, and most importantly, in God. You can have this kind of marriage and home if you continue to recognize God as the source of romance, affection, fidelity, trust, encouragement, faith, hope, and the greatest of these is love. These are God's spiritual gifts to you. Build your home on this spiritual foundation, and remember, with God all things are possible. Now, Xavier, before us as your witnesses, look at your bride and take this vow, saying, I, Xavier,
Xavier,
do promise before God and these witnesses
do promise before God and these witnesses
that I will be your honest and devoted husband.
that I will be your honest and devoted husband.
I promise to be true to you
I promise to be true to
in
you
my love and fidelity,
in my love and fidelity,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
in contentment and in confusion,
in contentment and confusion,
in prosperity and adversity,
in prosperity and adversity,
and forsaking all others.
and forsaking all others.
I will keep myself for you only
I will keep myself for you only
until God shall separate us by death.
until God may separate us by death.
Janisha, repeat after me. I, Janisha,
I, Janisha,
do promise before God and these witnesses
do promise before God and these witnesses
that I will be your honest and devoted wife.
that I will be your honest and devoted wife.
I promise to be true to you
I promise to be true to you
in my love,
in my love,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
in contentment and in confusion,
in contentment and in confusion,
in prosperity and in adversity,
in prosperity and in adversity,
and that forsaking all others,
and that forsaking all others,
I will keep myself for you only,
keep myself for you only,
until God shall separate us only
until God shall separate us only
by death.
by death.
Now I want to remind you that when you exchange your rings, this is what I want you to consider. The rings that you shall exchange with one another, the rings represent the promise that you give to each other moving forward. And so in so doing, this is what those rings symbolize. And Xavier, say this to Janisha. The ring that I will give you
The ring that I will give you
will be a symbol of my promise
will be a symbol of my promise
that from this day forward,
that from this day forward
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
I have no greater gift to give you,
I have no greater gift to give you,
but my faithfulness in loving you.
but my faithfulness in loving you.
May my heart be your shelter,
May my heart be your shelter,
and my arms be your home.
and my arms be your home.
May we walk together
May we walk together
through all things.
things.
May you feel deeply loved,
May you feel deeply loved,
for indeed you are.
for indeed you are.
When life gets difficult,
When life gets difficult,
and the love we share is tested,
and the love we share is tested,
may the ring that I give you
may the ring that I give you
and the covenant it represents
and the covenant it represents
be the eternal reminder
be the eternal
of
reminder
the commitment I have made to you
of the commitment I have made to you
on this day.
on this day.
Tanisha, repeat the same covenant to Xavier. The ring that I shall give you
The ring that I shall give you
is a symbol of the vow
is a symbol of the vow
I have spoken
I have spoken,
and the covenant I make to you today.
and the covenant I make to you today.
The ring represents the promise
The ring represents the promise
that from this day forward
that from this day forward
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not
I have no greater gift
no greater gift
to give you
to give
but my faithfulness
fullness
in loving you.
and loving you.
May my heart be your shelter
May my heart be your shelter,
and my arms be your home.
and my arms be your home.
May we walk together through all things.
May we walk
May you feel deeply loved,
deeply loved,
for indeed you are. When life gets difficult
this up,
and the love we share is tested,
and the love we share is tested.
may the ring that I give you
May the ring that I give you
and the covenant that it promises
and the covenant that it promises
be the eternal reminder of the commitment I have made to you on this day. Let us pray. Oh, Holy One, we pray for this moment of dedication and consecration for Xavier and Janisha. May they be protected together. May they enjoy the fruit of their actions together. May they achieve strength together. May their knowledge be full of light. May there never be discord between them that does not always lead them back to you and your love. This prayer we offer in Christ's name. Amen. You have come before us and before God and have expressed your desire to be joined together as husband and wife. You have shown your love and affection by the joining of hands and have made promises of faith and devotion to each other, and have sealed those with the covenant of promise made by the giving and receiving of rings. I therefore, by the power vested in me, in accordance with the gospel of Jesus Christ, the state of Tennessee, I pronounce you husband and wife. May God bless you and keep you and give you peace. What God has joined together, let no one work to separate. You may now kiss your bride.
Okay.
I'm not done.
Oh my
The Lord bless you. The Lord make a face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift the Lord's countenance upon you and give you peace. And now I present to your family and friends
Y'all better clap.